Hello, and welcome to Lunchtime Indulgence. Today, we'll be making a salmon with a lemon dill sauce, as well as grilled ribeye steaks. For our sides, we'll be roasting some Brussels sprouts. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the first thing we'll be making is our lemon dill sauce. Here's a list of our ingredients. We have Best Food Real mayonnaise, we have plain yogurt, salt and pepper for seasoning of course, lemon, and of course, fresh dill. Alright, so let's begin by taking the plain yogurt. Open this up as so. Get into your mixing bowl. That was pretty awesome, huh? Oh, you go ahead and throw your Best Food mayonnaise. I'm not sure the exact amount, but you know, it's just by eye. Let's see a little bit more there. It looks like there's air in the bottle. Here, there we go, come on. That's great. And we'll go in and continue cutting the dill. Now, you have to remember with fresh dill, you must only get the leaves, not the stems. The stems are actually bitter when you cut them. So you just want to go in and take out the actual leaves. This may be a little bit tedious work, so if you have a spouse out there who would like to help you, she can do that for you. Let's go ahead and chop up these dills. You want to make sure you go motion with the ocean, like that. You know, when you get professional, you can go ahead and do it really quick. But you want to make sure to keep your fingers tucked in, because you don't want to get any fingers cut off. You know what I mean? So we're going to keep on doing this until all the actual dill is finally chopped. And we'll be back in 2 and 2. No, dude, chefs don't use herb cutters. I just realized my stomach is in the picture.
Worry about that. I don't mind that. He wasn't good at it.
All right, now that we got the dill chopped up, we're going to add it to the actual plain yogurt and mayonnaise sauce.
Mayonnaise sauce. Mayonnaise sauce.
Go ahead and mix this up. We'll go ahead and add a squeeze of lemon. Salt. Fresh ground pepper. And mix. And now that we got it all mixed together, we're going to throw in the fridge for about a half hour for all the flavors to meld. Can you taste that water full of flavor? Because I can. Yeah. Okay, so now let's prep the salmon. Want to make sure salmon skin is pretty dry, so that's the only way you get a crisp crust on it. So we'll go ahead and just use basic salt and pepper on the skin side. Now you want to make sure your pan is pretty hot, because you don't want the fish to stick. And we're just basically using extra virgin olive oil. So once that comes up to temp, we'll go in and put the fish in. And that's basically what we want to hear, is a nice sizzle. So go ahead and let this cook until you see the actual flesh of the fish start turning white about halfway up. And we'll go ahead and transfer that to a shavy dish. A shavy dish. A shavy dish. Alright, so now that you see that the fish is turning about white half the way up, that's pretty much half cooked. So what we're going to do now is transfer it over to a Pyrex dish, to bake in the rest of the oven. Here's the skin. Alright, so now that the salmon is in this dish, we're going to bake this at 375 until the flesh of the fish is firm. Before we do that, we're going to season it with salt and pepper. Kosher salt, of course. Again, fresh ground pepper. Always be liberal with your seasoning. Squeeze a fresh lemon juice. And top off a couple lemon slices. So we're going to throw this in the oven, 375, until the actual flesh of the fish is firm. All right, next we'll go in and prep our Brussels sprouts. First thing we need to do is actually cut the tops off, or actually the bottoms off. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Don't worry about doing the mashed potato because that's fake. The mashed potato. Yeah. All right, so now that we have our Brussels sprouts all prepped, we're going to drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on them. Salt. Pepper. And probably a dash of garlic powder or salt, whichever you have. And just for a twist, we'll go and throw in a dash of Parmesan cheese. My, that looks good. All right, we'll go in and throw this in the oven. We'll do about 375 also for about maybe 9 minutes, and then we'll go in and turn them over until they're nice and roasted and wholesome goodness. You like when people visit us, shit. Okay, so now we're going to season our steaks. So basically we're using some nice ribeye steaks here. Don't really need to do much with them. Just the basics. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on here. Salt and pepper, of course. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and go and grill these up outside.
And
we'll be back in 2 and 2. And time to grill. Our grill's about 400 degrees, so let's get the steaks on the grill. Oh, listen to that sizzle. All right, we'll let this go for a while, and we'll be back in 2 and 2. Okay, to get your nice, beautiful grill marks, you want to make sure you always want to turn it the opposite way you have it laid. We'll let that go for about another 4 minutes on that side, and be right back. Time to flip these bad boys over. Look at that. Is that happy drooling or what? All right, these are pretty much cooked to a good medium rare to medium. We'll go and pull these off the grill. You gotta make sure to let them rest for about 5 minutes. All right, time to pull out the salmon. All right, so now that our steak has rested for about 5 to 7 minutes, let's go ahead and slice. All right, so now let's go ahead and plate and serve. You like when people visit us, shit.
Just, you know what? Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Really, thank you.
Like, it's really like a serious vacation for us.
I know, that's what I mean. Just, you know, I wanted for people to get away.